Hi friends, my name is Aqil Ahmed, and in this particular video tutorial we will look what is the one-to-one relationship in SQL Server. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is understanding the one-to-one relationship in SQL Server. In SQL Server, a one-to-one relationship is a type of relationship between the two tables in which one record in the first table is associated with one and only one record in the second table and vice versa. So to create a one-to-one relationship in the SQL Server, you need to follow few steps. So the thing is, first you need to create the two tables that you want to relate. For example, let's say you want to create a one-to-one relationship between the person table and the address table. Then the person table will contain personal information like about the individuals, and the address table will contain the address of each individual. So here you can see two tables, the person table and the address table. So if you look at the person table, so the person ID in the person table, this is a primary key. And now if you look at the address table, we have a person ID here as well in the address table. So the person ID of the address table, this will make a foreign key with the person table with the person ID. Okay, so this will be a foreign key FK. Okay, and then this is a primary key PK. So this will make a one-to-one relationship because one person in the person table that will be linked with one address in the address table. Okay, so this is how the one-to-one relationship will be, and we need to create a foreign key on the address table. And there is one more thing, that we need to create a unique constants on the person ID of the address table. So it will enforce that only the unique person's addresses will be stored in the address table. So this way it will make the one-to-one relationship, because there will be one person record in the person table, and in the address table for each person there will be only one address. Okay, so this is a classic example of the one-to-one relationship in the SQL Server. So let's see how we can do that. So let's jump to the demo. So this is my SQL Server instance, and I got a school database here. So let's try to create the two tables here, the person table and the address table. So I can right click on the database, new query, and here I have the create table statement for both the tables. So we will create a person table here, and it will create a primary key on the person ID, and then we will create an address table and we'll create a primary key on the address table. So now if you refresh the tables, then you should see two tables, and I will share all the script with you so that you can test it in your environment as well. So right now if you see the person table, so if you expand the person table and if you expand the keys, so you can see a primary key here, pk underscore person. Okay, so this is the primary key on the person table, and if you expand the address table and if you expand the keys, then you can see a pk primary key here as well in the address table. So we got primary keys in each of the table. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to add a unique constants on the address table. Okay, so I can paste the query here. So what we'll do, we will create an unique key on the person ID in the address table. So this way what will happen, that only one person record will be inserted into the address table. So let me select this query and click on execute. So the query ran fine, and now if you refresh the keys, so you should see a unique key here, uq underscore person ID. Okay, so this key got created here, and now we need to create a foreign key on the address table, and which will relate to the person ID in the person table. Okay, so this way we will only be able to insert an address into the address table if a person already exists in the person table. So this will make a foreign key relationship. So let me execute the second query, and the foreign key got created on the address table. Now if you refresh the tables, then you should see a foreign key here, fk underscore address underscore person. Okay, so now we got the keys created. We created the two tables, then we created the unique key, and then we created a foreign key. So this created a one-to-one relationship on the tables. Okay, now let's try to insert some data into the SQL Server tables. So let me copy the insert query from here and paste it here. So the first record, this will insert a record into the person table. Okay, and let me select the data. So if you want to select the data from the person table, so you can see it. Okay, so for the person ID 1, this is the record for the Joe Doe. Okay, and now let me try to insert a record into the address table. So this inserted a record into the address table. So we can see the data here. Okay, so we got two records. So for this person ID, we got the person ID here, which is mapped, which is a foreign key. Okay. Now suppose if you will try to insert a record into the address table for a person, the person that does not exist, then the insert will fail, because you cannot insert a record into the address table for a person that does not exist. Okay, so because there is a foreign key relationship, that's why it won't let you insert the data. So let me provide an ID as 2, because there is a primary key, so it won't let you insert the same ID into the address ID field. Now let's try to change the person ID from 1 to 2, and let's try to execute this query. So this is failing. The insert statement conflicted with the foreign key constant. The conflict occurred in the database school and the table person with the column person ID. So it won't let you insert a record into the address table for a person that does not exist, because there is a foreign key on the address table. Okay, and it also won't let you insert a record into the existing address twice as well. So because there is already an address here for the person ID 1, now if you will try to insert another record, then it will also fail, because there is a unique key on the person ID. So let me try to execute this query. So it is saying that cannot insert duplicate key in the object dbo.address, and the duplicate key value is 1. Okay, so before trying to insert a record, the person ID should be unique and it should be linked with another record. Okay, so now if you want to insert a record for another table, so first you need to insert a record into the person table. Okay, so let me try to insert another record into the person table, and I can call it as maybe Tom and last name Sorensen. So if I execute this query, then it will insert a record into the person table, and you can see a person ID as 2. Now if you will try to insert another record into the address table with the person ID 2, then this insert should be successful. Okay, so now you can see that the insert was successful. So this is a classic example of one-to-one relationship, that in the person table the person ID is the primary key, and in the address table the person ID is the foreign key, and at the same time it is a unique key as well. So this will create one-to-one relationship between these tables. Yeah, so I think that's it for today's video, and I will share all the script with you so that you can test it in your environment as well. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video, then please click the like button. Do subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and click on all so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much.